Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to say a lot, and then I'll tell you how you can prove it at the end. Revelation chapter 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. Now, this goes with the book of Revelation. Revelation 13 goes with the book of Daniel, with the beast in Daniel. But this is the beast that rises up with 7 heads, crowns upon his head, and the name of blasphemy. This is the 7 resurrections of the Holy Roman Empire. We've had 6 of them today. You can look in your history books and you will find them. There have been 6 resurrections of the Holy Roman Empire. Verse 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet was as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Again, connecting with the book of Daniel. And a dragon gave him power and seat and a great authority. The dragon interpreted for us in Revelation 12 verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent, and called the devil and Satan. So there's the Bible interpretation of the dragon. Verse 3. And I saw one of the heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Well, this is the 7th resurrection, when his wound that looked like he would never be again. And of course, that's what they don't want it to be again, per se, but it will arise once more in Europe. It will arise again. And I saw one of the heads that is wounded, but it's going to rise up again. That's going to be the 7th resurrection of the Roman Empire in Europe. Is now forming. They now have their own government and parliament, and they're building themselves an empire there, if you're watching the news. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast as well, that physical entity of Europe and all of that conglomeration of nations together. And they're saying, who is like unto the beast? I mean, who can make war with him? Eventually, Europe is going to be one of the great nuclear powers of this world. It's going there. It's going to get there. Now that they got the threat of Russia on their doorsteps, they're going to improve their armament and all of their weapons of war even greater. And indeed, it will happen and get to the point where who can make war with such a powerful force as the European unity. And there was given him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. He's going to be a part. This European power is going to be a part of the end time prophecies. He's going to continue. He will be part of that 42 months at the end of this age. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Did you notice it? Make war with the saints. There is coming at the end of this age a battle, in the sense of a spiritual battle and physical in the way it will turn out. He's going to go after the saints, the true people of God. And there's going to be persecution for the true people of God at the end time during this last 42 months. And indeed is given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given to him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the Lamb's book of life, slain from the foundations of the world. If any man has ears, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that kills with the sword must be killed by the sword. That we've heard that phrase, most of us, most of our lives. He that lives by the sword will die by the sword. And here is the patience and faith of the saints. They will endure, they will overcome, they will stay steadfast to the end, as Jesus said that we should. And with him and the Holy Spirit, the power, we can remain faithful even under terrible hard times. Indeed, where this beast power is making war with the saints, we can, with Christ's help, we can endure through it all. We can be conquerors, even if it means that some of us must die. That's the way it's been, friends, all the way down through the last 2,000 years, when there's been persecution on the people of God. Some have escaped, some have to stand up tall, some have to give up their lives for the truth. And verse 11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like unto a lamb, and spoke as a dragon. Looks like it's Christ, looks like it's Christian, but it's really from Satan, the devil. He exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. He's going to have an enormous type of psychological power over people, that they will fall in line to this great European resurrected Holy Roman Empire, which this here is part of as we go on to read. For he does great wonders. So he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. So this is personified into a man who is indeed going to be the leader of this great woman church, who will rule this Holy Roman Empire in Europe at the end time. And he's going to be able to work miracles. So it looks like he will be from God, people will think. How could he not be from God? Look how he speaks. Look how he teaches. You know, he's God's representative. And I'll give you two guesses who this might be. And the first one doesn't count. It's the one that indeed has been the ruler of the 6 resurrected Roman empires. It's in the history books, friends. Go to your history books, see the 6 resurrections of the Holy Roman Empire and who ruled that empire. And indeed, verse 14, he deceives them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of this other beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which has the wound by the sword and does live, an image of the Roman Empire. There's been a great church, my friends, over the last 2,000 years that has imaged the Roman Empire. And it's been a part of it as well. He had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause it as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Serious stuff. It's going to have the power to make this image of the beast. The two of them are going to work together. And if you don't, he has the power to execute people. An end time persecution of the true saints of God. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand and in their forehead. The hand is what you do things with, what you do. The mind, the head is the mind, what you think. So you're going to put this, what you think and what you do, together in being a part of this beast power. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understands count the number of the beast. It is a number, it is of man. It's a number for a man. And his number is 666. 666. Now, friends, how to prove these things that I've just taught you. You go to my website. Now, my website went down when COVID came. My server is no longer with us. It's no longer going to be resurrected. But thankfully, Wayback Machine has recorded my website. So you go onto Wayback Machine, type in small letters, all one word, keithhunt.com. When the next screen comes up, pick the year 2015. You could also save 2017. I'd save both of them, because what was missed in 2015, they usually have in 2017. So you're going to choose, say, 2015. What comes up will be like a calendar with months. You touch on the dot in one of those months of the year 2015. And then what comes up, you'll tap on that, and my website should come up. So that's how you get to it. Do that again to record the year 2017. So you've got both of them. Put them under your favorites or whatever you've got on your device to save them. And then you can just click on them, and instantly you will have my website for 2015, my website for 2017. Now you go on my website, you go under prophecy, and you look down carefully. It's a little ways down. It might be about halfway down, but you look down carefully until you find the studies called The Beasts of Daniel and Revelation. Okay? Find the studies, The Beasts of Daniel and Revelation. And those studies will prove to you what I have just told you concerning Revelation 13. Revelation 13, in a capstone, it is talking about the last Holy Roman Empire. It's talking about the church that ruled the other six and will rule the seventh one. It's talking about the man that is the head of that church. And when prophecy is going to be fulfilled, he will be able to work miracles. He will deceive the world. Only those that are written in the book of life will know the truth. And when this comes about, most of the world will not know the truth, and they'll fall in line. They'll think this really is from God and Christ, and it is not. So indeed, read those studies, study those studies carefully. They will give you the truth of what I have explained to you.